Now let's look at an on-prem solution for corporate IT workforces where teams are harnessing agentic frameworks in their real-time development. A developer runs a command in the terminal, collect-c nonexistent.ini. The program crashes, segmentation fault, exit code 139. Inside the binary, a configuration file was expected but not found. A null pointer was passed into the next read operation and the process terminated. Instead of debugging this manually, we open SeaClip. We create an issue. Probe seg faults when config file does not exist. We attach the repository, confirm the issue on GitHub, and start the pipeline. SeaClip now activates the first agent. Curious Charlie reads the codebase. He clones the repository, traces execution through the command parser and into the configuration loader, and quickly identifies the failure. Default values are already initialized earlier in the function, which means the program can safely continue even if the configuration file does not exist. Charlie posts a structured research brief directly on the issue and hands the task to the next agent. Peter Plan converts the research into an exact engineering specification. 1 file, 1 change, 4 lines of code. Add a null check after the file open call. The specification includes the exact file location, the expected behavior, and the acceptance criteria for the fix. David Dev implements the change. He creates a new branch, opens the source file, and inserts the null check exactly where specified. No refactoring, no unrelated edits, just the smallest fix that solves the problem. David commits the change and pushes the branch to GitHub. Next comes Test Tina. Tina trusts no one. She writes a standalone test harness with 27 test cases. Missing file, empty configuration, comment-only configuration, malformed lines, partial overrides, and a full valid configuration to confirm the happy path still works. 27 tests, 27 passes. The blast radius is exactly 1 file, exactly as Charlie predicted. Now skeptic Susie steps in. Susie reviews the implementation carefully. She compares the code against Peter's specification. She checks the warning message to ensure it exposes no sensitive information. It simply echoes the file path the user already provided. She verifies the return value matches the function contract. Then she reviews Tina's test coverage to confirm that every edge case discovered during research is accounted for. Susie approves the change. Merge Matthews completes the workflow. He opens the pull request. Automated checks begin running. Compilation passes. All tests succeed. The pull request merges into the main branch. Now we verify the result. We pull the latest version of the code, rebuild the program, and run the same command that crashed moments ago. The probe runs normally, no crash. The issue has been researched, specified, implemented, tested, reviewed, and merged, autonomously. Behind the scenes, the system runs on a hub-and-spoke architecture centered around a single machine. At the infrastructure layer sits the hub, a Mac studio with 96 gigabytes of memory, running local models and orchestrating the entire agent pipeline. The network layer uses Tailscale and WireGuard with magic DNS and secure SSH keys, forming a zero-trust mesh where every developer connects directly to the hub. The platform layer runs Node.js services with PNPM, PostgreSQL for pipeline state, Docker containers for agent isolation, and PM2 keeping the system resilient. Above that sits the SeaClip application layer, the API, mission control, and the command center that dispatches agents and coordinates workflows. And finally, the intelligence layer. Ollama running local models alongside Nemotron, Qwen, and Claude Code with zero data retention. Local execution means zero cost per query and unlimited runs for the development team. The pipeline itself remains simple. It branches, writes code, commits, pushes, raises a pull request, runs tests, and merges when everything passes. At any moment, a human can step into the loop, approve, adjust, or guide the process forward. This is not autocomplete, not a chatbot, not a copilot suggesting one line at a time. This is an agentic development team, powered by SeaClip.